Yo, yo, yo. Hey guys, Rowan here, and welcome to the One Chip Challenge and also a cat reveal. No, it's not perverse, I assure you.
Tell them why the cat's revealed.
Because they barged their way into my office. Mommy and Daddy are both in the office, and Daddy doesn't let them in the office because when they were kittens, they did a lot of damage to Daddy's wires, and now they're locked out.
And they were right by the door as he tried to get into the office and wouldn't let him into the office.
So, hand me a cat.
There's one right there.
Well, I've got...
She's coming towards you.
Okay, well, we've got...
You see cat tail over there.
Oh, she is not happy.
This is who?
This is Nemi. She is very... She doesn't like to be held. She is very fluffy, and I named her after my original cat that I had because I like... This is my favorite coloration or look of cats, the gray and brown and black stripe, but she's also got calico on her. She's very unusual. And she's already eyeing my wires and licking her lips. No, Nemi.
No. No.
She's like, I'm going to eat those wires.
And this is our Cuddlemeister.
And as I knock around the camera, and so this is Sut. He is gone.
Come here, Sut.
He doesn't mind being picked up, but he is nothing but trouble. He is our little jester. Nemi is the princess. Sut's the jester. He's the little boy. Nemi's the little girl.
They're brother and sister.
Yeah, brother and sister, even though they look very different. They're from the same litter. Sut, we weren't even planning to get... oh, you're trying to hand him
I'm trying to
me?
hand him back to you.
Okay.
Because he might actually stay in the picture.
No, he is not
Put
having...
on your desk. Let him be on your desk.
He's like, nope. It's like, I do not want to be on camera. And I bonked the thing. He wasn't even on our radar to adopt. We got them both when they were just little tiny kittens, little tiny fuzzballs. But we went and we were looking at a calico one because Sam Awen really likes calicos. And we were looking at the Nemi one that we got. The gray and brown and black stripy. Because, as I said, she's named after the cat I used to have, Nemi. The full name being Nemesis Armageddon Nuclear Destroyer. I was a weird kid. I named the cat that. I was playing Resident Evil Nemesis at the time, so it seemed like a really cool idea. So this... Nemesis ended up being called Nemi for short. Because it was just easier to say. So... I feel like there's cats flying. I'm hearing cats flying.
He's needing the pillow.
So, basically, that's the story behind...
Stay out of the box.
This story of my life. There's a tail in the view. But basically, so we have Nemi and then Sut, who wasn't even on our radar to adopt. We had no intention of getting the little gray one. So we went and we visited the person who had the kittens to see them and play with them and kind of get a feel for which ones we wanted to adopt. And all the kittens hid except for Sut. He came out to see us. He curled up in my lap and looked up at me, and then he went over and curled up in Sam Awen's lap.
You can't have the garbage.
And at that point, we could not adopt him. He had picked us. So...
Garbage delivery.
So, there's the Sut playing in the trash with a used coffee cup. Having the time of his life.
Easiest way to handle him.
But yeah, after that, he had picked us. We couldn't say no to adopting him. So, yeah. That's how we ended up with him. So, I suppose enough stalling, huh? So, Awen, are you going to take a seat and watch this?
Yes. Okay, guys.
So,
out.
Alright. One chip challenge. So, you versus the Reaper. You. A mere mortal who thinks they have what it takes. The Reaper. Heavyweight champ of Carolina Reaper Pepper and new Szechuan Punch. What to expect. Made with Carolina Reaper Pepper, Scorpion Pepper, and Szechuan Peppercorn, this chip was created for the sheer pleasure of intense heat and pain. So apparently I am a masochist now. Round 1, a spicy punch to the tongue. Round 2, a fiery jab to the face. Round 3, impaired vision from tears. Round 4, a low blow to the gut, pow. Round 5, KO. Unfortunately, doctors are not standing by. Alright, so. How long can you last before throwing in the towel? Eating or drinking anything? 5 minutes, featherweight. 10 minutes, lightweight. 30 minutes, middleweight. Real peppers, real eat. It says right here. Oh, and 1 hour, heavyweight. Well, I don't think we're necessarily going to film for a whole hour of me.
Well, we can always fast forward. As you make faces in the camera.
So, alright. Well, 30 minutes is still quite a bit for recording. Do get out with these additional challengers. So, fiery, chili lemon, hot, or super hot. The Key Haunted Ghost Pepper, freaking hot. Jalapeno Tropical, hot. Zesty Salsa Verde, kind of hot. Mucho Nacho Cheese, not hot. So, the one I've been eating is the second hottest one right underneath here. It's the Haunted Ghost Pepper. Ooh. Also, have a coupon for a free bag of chips. You can't steal that from me. So we're going to use that before this goes up. So, the Packy One Chip Challenge Champion.
Wow. You've got a num-num underneath you.
No. Okay.
Pass the kitty.
I'm trying. She's now behind my desk. Keep an eye on her.
Yum-yum.
Alright. So, one chip challenge.
Milk and soda are standing by.
When your chip is one single chip bag, it's a little broken up.
You gotta eat the whole thing in one go, though.
Wow. Just sniffing that? That's terrifying.
Well, just take it. You gotta take the whole thing. Put the whole thing in your mouth. Come on. Whole thing. Come on. Dump out any crumbs that might be in and put it in the bag or box.
I'm trying to enjoy it.
Okay. Okay, folks, he has eaten the chip.
I'm making sure to get the powder because, you know.
Okay, Num-Num's jumped out if you can grab her.
Yep.
It's him. Oh! You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you think you got it.
I'm making sure.
Do you want like a wet napkin, disinfectant wipe to get your fingers on the sticky?
I'm making sure.
That you abide by the whole rules. Ugh. He is Here, you wanna one of these little.
What?
So, how do you feel, Rowan?
I don't want to talk right now.
Well, you gotta talk. It wouldn't be a very good video if you don't talk.
Nope. No talking.
Yes, talking. Well, you gotta sit underneath your feet.
Well, I can't deal with them. So, yeah.
Did you kind of keep an eye on when you took it, the time-wise?
Nope.
Well, at least get the time now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yep.
Damn, don't you think about those... Here, I can get...
So, let's think about things. Those are my cats.
So, go that way.
And I'm actually really surprised here.
Is it spicier than you thought it would be?
I eat spicy stuff. My nose is running. I'm glad I don't work tomorrow. You can see some of the nose running there.
Yeah, get out of the box. That's Daddy's D&D stuff. Oh, what language? Language lady. Language.
Yeah. So, this is the thing.
So, which one are you gonna be? Heavyweight?
Heavyweight's 1 hour.
Are you gonna last an hour? Without drinking or eating?
I'm not faking any reactions here either. The good news is time heals all wounds.
No, you're not going to be on the treadmill. You're supposed to be walking on the treadmill, not laying down. That's not how a treadmill works.
Yeah. So, I think, you know, an hour is a long time to do a video for. So we're gonna do 30 minutes of so Aaron, talk for me.
Why? I'm not the one on camera. People are watching you. Explain how you're feeling, Rowan.
My lips hurt.
They hurt, huh?
Oh. Yeah.
What about your tongue? Do you feel your tongue? It sits down on...
Yeah, he bonked me. I
I
got my foot on the cat now. He's going behind my desk.
Hi. Can you feel your tongue?
I can feel my tongue.
What does it feel like?
Like pain.
Like pain. Okay.
I need my keyboard. My keyboard's messy. I'm just gonna focus on other things. You know, actually, I should probably grab a new wipe because this is probably just gonna get spice stuff on my keyboard.
I can get you another wipe. Here, pass me that
my
one.
keyboards get sticky.
There you go.
So I'm gonna keep my mind busy. So we're gonna, my tongue, it hurts. But as time passes, it's starting to get better. So, just gonna hopefully not accidentally cancel the recording cleaning my keyboard. This probably isn't a smart idea because I'm sure I have hotkeys to cancel the recording here. And if I cancel the recording, I'm going to run and cut the feed and then pretended to pass a bunch of time.
Uh-huh.
So, but my keyboard's a mess here.
Just riveting YouTube.
Yeah,
content.
this is, because I'm trying to keep my mind
Yum yum.
occupied here. My
Yum yum.
enter key is a mess.
Yum yum. Your brother's out there. Go up there. God, do you hear her?
Yeah, I heard her.
She is just a mouthy little girl.
Alright.
She's over on your side.
Yeah. She sure is.
She sure is a mouthy little girl.
So, anything that comes in a coffin-shaped box, I recommend not eating. But this isn't that bad. Like, if it was a whole bag of chips, I think I would probably die. But one chip, I got this. Yep, and I'm cleaning my desk now. It's a whole thing. I'm just keeping my mind occupied.
Go up there.
Yep.
Go see
Just
Daddy.
cleaning my desk, which is a huge mess. When this episode's over, I'm gonna have to do something about this.
Passing
Desk
the
is
kitty.
disgusting.
Passing kitty.
All right. She is not happy.
No, she's not. You picked her up.
She is not. Oh, she is sniffing the one chip challenge.
No, she's sniffing the wires, what she's sniffing.
Yeah. Cat cam. She's looking for an escape route. Alright, you can go. Oh.
Yum yum.
And I think uh-oh. I lost audio.
Okay.
Ah! She just chewed right on my wire.
No, she didn't even down. She had it in her mouth, but she didn't chew down.
Oh. I have a flying cat in the background.
I don't want to be in So what?
Hey! She chewed the wire. Looked away from her for 1 second and she was chomping down. She is not happy.
Out.
So yeah. This is fine. This actually isn't a big deal now. I think we're probably at the 10-minute mark. So yeah.
No. Hey, no, don't chew.
What is he doing?
He was chewing on your mat. He is squirrely.
Well, scoop him.
I'm trying to. He bit me, you little shit. No.
My nose is running.
No.
Okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
You recommend it to everybody?
Yeah. Sure.
Uh-huh.
Everyone should do this. Not a bad idea at all. My lips are numb. Yeah.
Come on, Tut.
So,
Hey! Don't you bite. You
Yeah.
don't usually bite, you little
Awen language.
little turd.
So, I'm not even sure how to, fill the dead air.
I think you're okay. I think you can wrap it up. You can probably sit there for the full 30 minutes, but
I could sit here for an hour.
you're
Like,
back.
my lips are numb. You know what? We're 10 minutes away. We're gonna make it. After you usher the cat out.
I can't. He wants to bite me. I'm not picking up somebody who bites me.
Just scoop him.
I can't. Come on, Simpson. Your sister's out in the other room.
I should have done the
Hey! Did you see him?
No, I didn't. He bit you?
Watch him!
Oh yeah, he's trying to bite you.
This is not unusual Simpson behavior. Bad cat.
He's mad. He doesn't want to be taken out of the office. He never gets to come in here.
Back it up, Nam Nam. Here's your bad brother.
Alright.
Cat's out.
So, what have I learned from this? Not much. Yeah, that is a spicy meatball.
No, it's a spicy chip.
Alright. Or should I keep the box to show that I did the one chip challenge? Here, you can throw this way.
No, I can't because the garbage outside the door.
Where's the garbage outside the door?
Because I had it to get rid of one of the cats. I put them in the garbage and took the garbage out.
Okay. So we need that for another bag of those chips. The ghost pepper chips are hot. I actually would say that's worse than this. Now, the only reason I say that is because this was one chip. A painful, kick in the face of a chip, but a spicy chip. The bag of chips is multiple chips. And that's rough. I normally eat through ghost pepper flavored stuff pretty quickly. Well, I shouldn't say quickly. I eat through it, relatively unharmed. But my nose is running so hard it makes it hard to talk. But the bag of chips is really, really tough. Because they're fairly spicy and it's a whole bag of chips. If this was a whole bag of chips, I would die. I think I've said that before, but so on the back of this thing, I'm gonna read this. Warning: do not eat if you're sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin. Nightshades. Deadly nightshade. Belladonna. Deadly poison. Or are pregnant. Not last I checked. Or have any medical conditions. Probably. Keep out of reach of children. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap. Do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea. The Reaper shows no mercy. So one serving size, one chip, 6 grams. Amount per serving, 30 calories. Not bad. Total fat, 1%. 1% daily value. Saturated fat, 0 grams, 0% daily value. Trans fat, 0 grams. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams, 0% daily value. Sodium, 25 milligrams, 1% daily value. That's a lot of salt for one chip. Total carbohydrates, 4 grams, 1% daily value. Awen's yawning over there. She's like, reading off the nutrition facts is boring. Alright, fine. We're going to read off the ingredients. Blue corn. Sunflower and/or sunflower oil. So it has both? Alright.
No, I think it's different oils.
No, sunflower and/or safflower oil.
Yes, safflower.
Carolina Reaper pepper, scorpion chili pepper, sea salt, activated charcoal powder, chipotle pepper powder, Szechuan pepper extract. So yeah, I do need to probably another towelette. So we're at 25 minutes here. We're going to hit the 30-minute mark, and then we're going to call it good.
I think you could have probably sat there for an hour.
Oh, yeah. I really think I could. Not really that... Like, it's fading fast, quite fast, actually. Besides my nose running, the numbness is wearing off of my lips. I may suffer for this tomorrow. So I'm glad I don't work.
As it comes out the other end?
Yeah, that is the downside to eating spicy foods. But overall, you know, it's not that bad. I want to make sure we hit 30 minutes after consuming the chip. I'm not sure. So do you dare to go head-to-head with the Reaper? Rules for the challenge: eat the entire chip. Wait for as long as possible for drinking or eating anything. Post your reaction on social media with one chip challenge and mention Pocky Chips. So this isn't sponsored or anything like that, but you guys are crazy. What's wrong with you people? Why do you make a chip like this? And where's the bag of chips? Huh?
You want a bag of that spicy?
That would be a challenge. One chip. Done. Easy. Resolved. Not even a challenge. We're gonna hit 30 minutes.
So you're gonna be a one chip challenge or champion, like it says on the outside.
I have to go for an hour. But, I think in the spirit of, ain't nobody got that kind of time to waste. We're just going to do the 30 minutes. But I can assure you, an hour at this point wouldn't be that hard. The big thing that I'd be worried about is touching, like, my eyes or my ears or something with my hands, even after wiping them down here, because I don't trust it. I have made the mistake before of using the restroom after eating really spicy stuff, and yeah, that's yeah.
It was a mistake. You won't repeat soon.
That's a lot worse than this. That's a lot worse. If I rubbed my eyes, then probably would need to go to a doctor. Because this wouldn't mess around, I'm sure. We'd be looking at blindness, potentially.
Oh, yeah.
I think getting spicy stuff in your eyes like that's basically like getting pepper sprayed. We're gonna make sure we hit 35 minutes just to make sure on the video. So we got 6 minutes left. So I'll tell a quick story of spicy stuff. So my mom had grown some peppers in her garden. And this is before I'd ever like known what a habanero was. Like jalapenos were what was all the rage still. And my mom grew some habaneros, which at the time were one of the spiciest peppers until crazy people started making genetically modified peppers like the Reaper and the Scorpion pepper and stuff like that. And the ghost chili, of course. But my mom had grown some habaneros in the garden, and she handed me one. Didn't tell me what it was or how spicy it was. Said, "Here, eat this." And this is my mother, so, you know, I'm not going to think she's up to shenanigans and tomfoolery. And I popped it in my mouth and crunched it around and suddenly realized that my mother was trying to poison me. And that's kind of the whole story right there, but she did burst out laughing. My mother found it absolutely hilarious. And yeah, that's when I learned to never trust my mother again. So, my mother also tells me a story that when I was an infant, I drank like a whole bottle of Tabasco sauce. I'm not sure if it's a true story or not. I have no corroboration, just my mother's word.
No memory of the event?
No. But according to her, I cried for like a week, and they had to take me to the doctor and stuff. Clearly, it didn't have any long-term effects.
Either that or you blocked the whole event out of your mind.
So, survived that. But yeah. So those are my stories. Besides that, I do like spicy foods. I bought when they had it, because I live in Minnesota, at the Mall of America, they had a spicy store. I'm not sure if it still exists. If it does, next time I get a chance to go, when hopefully the world's not on fire and things are chaos. They had, at the time, what was the world's hottest hot sauce. We'd probably be at the risk of letting cats back in. Which probably at this point it's okay, I guess. On the shelf out there, Awen, is the bottle that it came in. Or the...
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
It was Flashbang. They were marketing it as at that point in time, the world's hottest hot sauce, and I bought some of them. And it was definitely rowdy stuff. Pretty similar to this. So, yeah. The running nose is already faded. The burning lips faded. Pocky, let's talk here. Like, the chip was rough. It was rowdy. Chip punched me. It had me going for a while. Like, the first 10, 15, 20 minutes was rough. Not gonna lie. You got me. You got me good. But one chip challenge. Pocky, you gotta step up your game. Like, where's the bag of chip challenge? That's what we gonna... Well, okay. Like, a little bag. Like, take something like this, like one of those little bag, and like, give me the bag of chip challenge, because weak sauce. Yeah, that's right, I'm dunking on you. Oh, so, I don't have the actual tube of hot sauce, because it eventually went bad and got thrown away, but it came in this. And I kept this, because it's kind of cool. It's a little flashbang thing. You had to, like, actually pull the pin to open it and pull it out. And now I've broken the thing. I've made a tragic mistake. Alright. So, yeah. I'll probably just put this on my shelf back there, actually, now that I think about it. But... yeah, one chip challenge. I easily can go for another hour. I'm not going to, simply because I got nothing to fill this whole hour full of. This would be a long hour of me just rambling and talking.
And so now you're this?
Now I'm this. I'm the one chip challenge champion. But Pocky, step your game. Let's do the bag of chip challenge, huh? Let's do it. I want to be there throwing down. But yeah, the bag of ghost pepper chips, those get a little rowdy because, as I said, it's a lot of chips. I can't say how I'm gonna be feeling, stomach wise after this. My stomach's probably gonna be churning, but you eat a lot of spicy foods and you kind of develop a tolerance to it. I think I would not recommend this for somebody that's not tolerant to spicy foods. I think if Awen tried this, Awen would be probably dying right now still.
Oh, probably.
Whereas I'm just like, well, the spice has worn off. There's a little residual numbness, but nothing too much. Flavor of the chip, it didn't taste bad. It definitely right away was hot. It did not try to hide what it was at all. It just immediately sucker punch. Like, I almost feel like we're at 36 minutes. Like, should I go the full hour? Like, they're challenging me, Awen. I don't... Like, I want to be crowned the heavyweight champion of the world here. I mean, you know what, Awen?
I'm not sitting here for another 30 minutes. I'm not.
Why not? Well, Awen.
Yes?
Fetch me the ghost pepper chips. I want to show those.
I thought you finished them.
No, I still have ghost pepper chips. Pocky, I'm stepping up your challenge here. I got time left in this. I'm gonna do and we're gonna do this right. We're gonna ratchet this up to 11. I ain't gonna back off of a spicy challenge. I haven't met a spice that got me yet. So, we're gonna bring this challenge home. Take it up to the next level. Turn it up to 11. We're gonna add additional spice. We're gonna add, well, maybe not baby spice, but we're gonna add some extra heat. We're gonna turn up the fire. Really bring the burn. But yeah, going to my channel, getting back to talking about what's going on with that. If you didn't see my unboxing video, please go watch that. Basically, been working myself nearly to death, working a lot of hours, with COVID, the business that, the industry that I work in, has been doing very, very well, very hectic, very chaotic. So I'll show off these other chips here. And I have been eating these chips. They're haunted ghost pepper. So this is one that I have a coupon for. So as we can see, this is the ones that they sell besides the one chip challenge. We're bringing the heat and Dare It So Good Do You Dare. And these are their hottest. Besides one chip challenge, an insane amount of ghost pepper, 100% real ingredients, even more ghost pepper. It is real. So this has ground corn, expeller pressed canola and/or sunflower oil, salt, ghost pepper, potato starch, cayenne pepper, chipotle pepper powder, cane sugar, natural flavor, yeast extract, onion powder, citric acid for flavor, garlic powder, and chili powder. So, I'm stepping up your one chip challenge. Mostly got crumbs in here. So I have been eating these, A, to prepare, and B, so I like the spice. So, And they definitely have to eat some. I'm taking this up a notch. So, anyway, well, I'm
Yes.
Masochistically,
Adding to the heat.
yeah, and trying to rekindle the one chip challenge because it was fading. Can't have that.
Okay.
Why don't you tell some cat stories?
Cat stories? Like what?
Oh, that went up my nose.
You okay?
Tissue. Yep, that went up my nose. I'm not sure how, not sure why. Went up my nose. Okay.
Well, you're supposed to take the whole tissues.
And now I'm blowing my nose on camera. That's super professional.
Mm-hmm.
Really good form. Nope. Oh. I am punished for my hubris. I've flown too close to the sun. But cat stories, well, I murder myself here.
Like what?
I don't know. Stories.
Stories?
With cats.
Well, I've got some pictures of this one, but I was out in the living room and I heard this thumping sound. And I was like, where the heck is this thumping sound coming from? I tracked it down to the bedroom that we have all our cat stuff in. They have their litter in there, and they have, some beds to lay in, and so on and so forth. And I tracked the sound down, and I was like, there's nothing in here that should thump. And Soot, the little gray one, the little boy, was up by the window, and then I heard the sound again, and it was him hitting the window. It was like, what, he tried to get out through a solid window? No. Well, he was trying to get out, but the reason why he was trying to get out was there was a little yellow finch bird that had decided that it was going to torture our poor cat. That this bird basically flew up to the window, and we have a bush by our window, had popped out of the bush, and then decided to hop on and walk up and down the ledge of the window, which is just on the other side of the glass. And this bird was as bold as he was yellow. He wasn't afraid of the cat one bit. The bird was just walking up and down that ledge like, you can't get me, cat, you can't get me. And Soot was losing his kitty mind. He was trying to lunge at the bird, and that was the thumping sound I heard as his little head contacted the window over and over, and the bird didn't fly away. The bird would just flit around on that ledge, back and forth, and maybe to the bush and back, but didn't fly away for the longest time. They really like to look out the window and that. I thought it was hilarious that bird just like, I don't care that there's a cat on the other side of that window. You can't get me.
Yeah, and didn't you take some film of it?
I took some pictures. I have some multiple pictures of it. The bird stayed that long that I was able to go grab my phone and take pictures of the cat looking at the bird through the window.
So, there's not a whole lot left in the bag. The bag was mostly gone. But I'm gonna finish this. Mostly because I'm a masochist. I didn't think the one chip challenge was tough now. So, alright, well, I'm killing myself here.
Am I supposed to continue to talk?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as Rowan said, our cats are brother and sister, but they do definitely have different personalities. Soot is our little jester, as Rowan said. He will get into the most weirdest places. There's 2 baskets that we have on top of the refrigerator that we just put papers in and manuals for different stuff. he has been up there. He was the first one to go up there, and he's the only one that will go up there. But he will just lay in there with it just stretched completely out and look at you like, what? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm supposed to be up here. Or we have pictures of him deciding that he's going to be the mouse on my mouse pad instead of the actual mouse, where he's all laying out, with all stretched out on the mouse pad. Like, this is where I'm going to sleep, right? Where Nemi is our little princess, and a very mouthy princess it is. She doesn't like to be picked up and held. It has to be on her schedule if she wants to be held. I mean, she'll come up and be loving, but if you start picking her up and actually try to snuggle with her, she's gone. No way, Jose. She likes to be brushed, but don't try to hold her while you brush her, because that's a no-go either.
On a side note, I'm trying to get the powder stuff on the bottom of the bag. So, please continue. I'm listening to you and I'm trying not to die.
Okay. Nemi's also the very more vocal of the two. If you heard during this episode her meow, she'll just talk a blue streak to you. Where Suksa, he will meow, he'll caterwaul a little bit, but Nemi is definitely the more talkative of the two. Yep, it's gone.
I think there's still some crumbs. Alright. So, continue.
Suksa thinks that his perch is on top of the cable box in front of our TV. He has to get right on top, and Rowan has a conniption every time he jumps up there to be right in front of the TV. Because our TV is probably not on the most stablest of TV stands, and every time he jumps up there, it kind of rocks the whole system around, and Rowan's just like, no. That he makes a better door than a window.
Oh, it's a 4K curved TV, 55-inch, and I dread what he could do. The wipe.
Yes.
So, I've fixed your one chip challenge, Pocky. Do a 50 chip challenge. No, that's too many. 25? What's a sane and reasonable number?
None?
That's not right. I don't even care. I go blow my nose on camera.
We'll have to do an update video later to see how all the systems work afterwards.
I actually think this did the challenge right. Okay, well we're talking about cats.
Well, what stories do you have about Nemi and Soot Soot?
They're cats. They're furry.
Soot Soot thinks you're a cat bed all the time.
Yeah, he likes to lie on me. If I lay down on a couch, curls up and uses me as a bed. Curls up right, like, in between my feet. Probably because it's nice and warm. Yeah, you're gonna have to do the words.
Well, Soot Soot likes to use me as a cat bed when I'm on my computer. So if I ever get a cam on my computer,
cat cam?
It would be a cat cam because I play on my keyboard and he is right between my arms, curled up. So I'm trying to play any video games with a cat in my arms. Either that or a mink stole. He likes to try to climb onto my chest and drape himself over my shoulder.
So, Nemi Mark 1, original Nemi, she used to perch on my shoulder. Be really painful because she'd dig her claws in, but she'd try to sit up there. Nemi, current Nemi, Princess Nem Nem, as you like to call her, she is not such a cuddler.
No.
She is a very strong, independent cat, and she don't need no snuggles.
No.
But she does like to be pet.
Oh yes, and brushed.
Yeah. And when you pet her, if you pet her like right on the back of the rear near the tail, she'll like crane her booty up in the air to try to get more pets until she practically tips over.
Yes, she does.
So she loves to be brushed and petted, but don't try to hold her. She rarely curls up in arms or laps or anything like that.
We usually time those events. Like, if she comes up in your
do.
arms voluntarily, we time it.
We genuinely time it, because she is so infrequent and so short. Like, average, if she snuggles with you, it's going to be 5 minutes tops.
Yeah.
And then she's just gone. And don't you dare breathe or move, or you're going to lose her. I think the longest I've seen is maybe an hour.
And it has to be her decision to come up into your lap.
Yeah. And an hour is like, we're talking very, very rare all-time record kind of thing.
Or such a rock.
Yeah, he'll stay. He'll stay with you for hours if you let him. It's typically not until my legs fall asleep where I gotta like run and use the restroom that I lose him.
No, you don't usually lose him. He stays there, then
No.
you'll come back and he'll still be there.
Yeah, and then I can like kind of
Sometimes
shuffle into the blanket and kind of keep him.
most of the time. Sometimes he's had it, but
Yeah, I gotta say my addition to the One Chip Challenge. I'm gonna call this the One Chip Challenge New Game Plus mode. Took it up another level. I wouldn't do a whole bag of those, but like, so for the One Chip Challenge, let's upgrade it, Packy. I wanna see you do like a bag. Like maybe about this size.
no, one of those snack bags.
Snack bag, yeah,
you get
like
in
standard.
a lunch.
Yeah, standard snack bag. And call it the Survivor's Guilt Challenge, because you're gonna eat them, and you might live, but you're probably gonna regret it. You're not gonna do so well.
And you could probably put like a time limit. You have to eat the bag in like 5 minutes.
And then survive. I think for that 30 minutes. I think an hour. Like, an hour's a lot. Like, we're just blathering here. Like, I won't need milk. I have milk standing by. So, I'm not going to drink it right now. But, see, milk. I have it standing by. I had it just in case, because, you never know. But I think, pragmatically, when the time ends, I'm going to have the milk, just because it'll feel good. Yeah,
and you already poured it.
Yeah. Not going to waste it. But, so what do you think? Do you think they have to step up their game? Oh, and there's a warning here. Hurts like hell. It did. Definitely smarted a little bit.
Or you're just abnormal when it comes to spice, so.
Well, so spice is like anything. And not to advocate drinking lots of alcohol, but is like that in that you build up a tolerance the more you get used to it. which isn't necessarily a good thing in any case, but I've got a tolerance to spice built up. So, I'm sure it's a form of human evolution. So why I'm coughing is the stuff has moved its way down into the lower regions, and it's now basically going. You thought you could eat this? You're getting to be an old man, Rowan. You're gonna be an old man. Gut punch you. So we're close here, Awen. We got 10 more minutes, and I'm gonna call it. We did it.
Is it saying that you'll be using the bathroom for the rest of the night?
No, it doesn't. So round one. I read this off earlier. I'm gonna read it again. Okay. Spicy punch to the tongue. Yes, definitely. Punch me light in the thumb. Round two. Fiery jab to the face. No. My face is fine. My nose running. My lips numb, tingling. Round three. Impaired vision from tears. Little eye watering. Not a lot. Not much. Round four. Low blow to the gut. Pow. I mean, a little bit right now, yeah.
That's later. The punch to the gut is later.
That's round four. Round five, KO. Haven't really gotten KO'd. So, me, mere mortal who thinks they have what it takes. The Reaper Heavyweight Champ, Carolina Reaper Pepper, and a new Szechuan punch. Like, step up your game. That's all I gotta say about that. This is going right in the background up there. And it makes me frustrated though that and I do want to apologize, the picture is grainy. I can see it on the recording, all the graininess. So not much I can do about that. It's lighting. My office has no windows. It's got one overhead light, which isn't even very good. It is probably the worst possible setup for something like this. And I tried to do a green screen once. I had to send it back because I have green walls. Guess what happens when you have a green screen and green walls? Doesn't work so well. So yeah. I don't know what else you got, because we're riding this thing out, Awen. We're riding or dying.
I want to go to sleep.
You can't. Ride or die. Ride or die, Awen.
Can I die in peace and quiet?
No. So, what's gonna upcome with the channel? So I'm doing some Fallout 76 that hopefully will come up sometime after this video. So what I have done is I restarted on there. Anyone's shaking her head. Going, okay, restart.
That's his name, Roawyn Restart.
That is true. Save scumming and restarting are my bread and butter. I'm a cheese gamer. I don't use hacks and exploits and cheat codes.
You just use the save.
I cheese. I will say I cheese. I like my cheese. I like a little cheese, and then I whine about it. So
that is true.
That is very true.
I will testify to that.
So, Fallout 76 upcoming on the channel. Going to be basically replaying through, as I said, trying to make my ultimate build. Not that there's really ever such a thing, because it's all going to come down to personal preference and what you feel is ultimate. Might have some Crusader Kings 3 in the future. Awen and I have played around a little bit with doing some multiplayer. Don't know if it'll be single player or multiplayer. I'm not committing to anything, but that's something I may be doing, because Crusader Kings is a lot of fun.
If it works.
What do you mean, if it works?
I've had issues with it, and I think it needs to be fixed.
What does?
It's with my air being in a different area that I can't even interact with her.
Ewen's having some problems on her personal game that she's playing on there.
Yes. Yes, I have.
The other thing that we might do, some Minecraft. Ewen and I together doing some Minecraft. Probably going to do some Civ 6 upcoming on the channel. I don't know. I can't promise anything because this whole last year I've been trying. But I've been working so hard all the time. Just work, work, work. Zug, zug. What more work? Righto. Yes, me lord. Doing way, way too much work. So, pretty burnt out. Hard to find the time and energy, especially the energy. I watch a lot more YouTube than I record, so there's that. I spend a lot of hours watching YouTube.
And falling asleep to it.
And falling asleep to it. Yes. Basically, got some options of multiplayer with Awen, with Crusaders Kings, Minecraft, single player, Fallout 76. I have my Fallout New Vegas, the Dust that I don't know if I'll go back to or not. I had a tragic glitch on there that impacted my progress. My crate full of all my loot, oh so much loot, despawned on me. And yeah, that's tons and tons and tons and tons and tons. Pretty much all the items just poof. So, not sure. I may go back to it now that it's been a long time and just replay from where I had my crate before it despawned. But that's something we may be doing. And then I really want to do Disco Elysium on the channel. I've been playing around with min-max, get everything build, doing a lot of experimentation with that. And I still need to finish Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Kind of left that one hanging. And I still need to also finish Wazak. Because there's achievements left that we still need to get. So I got a lot of stuff I need to do. A lot.
People. It's called life in between.
And since I don't do this full time, makes it really challenging. But if you want to help keep the channel progressing forward, a subscription would really matter. Leaving a like and a comment, letting me know that, hey, wasting my time on this isn't so much a waste of time. It's an expensive hobby, and maybe if I ever get like a GoPro or something, I'll have to do a computer reveal. Because I upgraded my computer to try to do 4K, and I still can't really effectively do 4K. Like, I can sort of do 4K, but not great 4K. I can't record the game in 4K and play it in 4K at the same time. It stresses out the graphics card. I top out at like 99% usage. So, and that's with 2080 Ti Super Hybrid. Yeah. Hybrid means it's basically got built-in water cooling. So, and I've got it overclocked. We are almost there. because I'm not sure how long we spend on the cats, I really want to make sure I make it to an hour, so we're just going to keep talking here. Eowyn looks extremely bored. She is having the time of her life. I hope you have the time of your life. And, was this worth it? It was something. I don't know what it was. So, definitely leave a comment on the series that you guys like and you want to see me continue on. I really appreciate that. If you want to support the channel, and you don't have to, I do have a Patreon, Roawyn. Feel free to, throw some support there. I've got 0 Patreon subs. By no means feel obligated. I'm just saying, yeah. It's there if you feel like doing so. But yeah, I've also been playing a lot of Magic: The Gathering Arena. That's something I might do. I have a problem with rage. I'm pretty mild-mannered normally, but I don't like losing.
No.
That's why you don't see me play a lot of competitive multiplayer games on the channel. I mean, I did play some League. But I don't, expect to do well at League, so maybe it's why I don't get so angry. I've got the sniffles really bad, sorry. My nose is still running. But Magic gets me full on rage. Eowyn, what would you describe my level of when I come in, watch you play Magic, and help you?
Help me? You mean say every deck is bullshit and that everybody has the perfect draw, the perfect deck, and how dare they? And
how dare they play cheese?
When they're just playing their deck?
I don't like all the net deck stuff. I like to build my own stuff, and net decks, people playing top tier, best in the world net decks make me really, 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 really angry.
But even if they're not playing a net deck, you still think that they got the perfect card on the perfect turn.
They do.
They do not.
They're all cheating. All of them.
This is what I have to
Every
deal with
last
every
one.
time I have him come help me with my Magic.
Eowyn does perfectly fine without me, but it's something that we can do together, and I can throw in, ooh, play that. Missed lethal. Eowyn, you missed lethal. And be really aggravating to her until she just wants to punch me in the face. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's been times where I've had to basically cut him off. I say, no more Magic for you.
Yeah, pretty much. So, been doing a lot of Magic. Maybe I'll do that on the channel. Maybe. I would really have to curb my rage. And so I used to play paper Magic. So basically I started playing back in Ice Age. So real old school. I'm older than I look. Going on, is that my 37? 36? I don't even know anymore. 83, so 37, gotta say. Think so. But I played in Ice Age, and I collected a pretty large collection. I was really, really good at trading. I was never good at playing, but I was a master trader because I would always do the wheel and deal. I would figure out what cards that different people were trying to get, and then I would basically uptrade. I would start off with just like a small amount of cards. Like my first collection was just a handful of cards somebody gave me when they taught me how to play that they didn't want, just like junk. And then I just kept uptrading. Here, Crawworm, it's great. You'll love it. I'll trade this to you for, 3 Birds of Paradise. Well, those are useless anyway, right? okay, I'll trade you this, these birds of paradise for your crawworm. And then, just keep up trading and wheeling and dealing and finding out what cards people were looking for. And then going around and trading. So I amassed a pretty large collection. And then we moved. And my mother left my cards in the boxes outside, and it rained. Like, not just rained, it poured. And so I didn't have boxes of Magic cards anymore. I had boxes of mush, paper mulch. Most of the cards glued themselves together. I had some ones that probably today are worth a lot of money, but, that happened. And then I had, I rebuilt my collection from basically nothing. At that time, I was old enough to get, like, card packs here and there. And basically rebuilt my collection, had a whole bunch of cards, and then dropped them into a puddle on my way to school because it was also raining that day. And water and cardboard don't mix. So I lost that collection. I mean, some of the cards survived, but a good chunk of them were glued together. It was just a huge disaster, so I lost another collection. Then collection 3, when I was old enough to finally... Because at that point, I think I eventually just gave away all those cards that I still had. Pretty sure that's what happened. Because I didn't have any cards for a while. And then I was old enough to work, and I started buying cards. And I was obsessed with winning, and I wanted to be the next big competitive Magic player. I just realized, how long has this mouse cursor been sitting here? Poke, poke, poke. That's great. Well, I'm not sure if it's actually recorded on the screen or not. You guys can see it. Or not, I don't know. But, tried to get into competitive Magic. Kept buying cards, like boxes of cards. So I had a really great collection, and I was wheeling, dealing, and trading like a storm, and making, like, what I thought was the greatest decks. Like, I'm like, if I spend enough money on this game, I spent thousands. Like, this is my first job, and I'm just funneling all my money into Magic cards. So, not eating very well, not really making bill payments very well, but I had Magic cards, and I had a dream. And I was going to be competitive Magic gamer. And there goes the box. So I fling it. But I went up against young lad, probably like 8, 10, I don't know, in a local game store, or a game card shop tournament thing. And I was ready. I was going to win this tournament. And it was Kamigawa. It was the first Kamigawa set. I remember that. And I went up against this kid, first round of the tournament. And he absolutely obliterates me. I don't win a single game. They're blowout matches. Like, I don't even do a single point of damage to him, and he just demolishes me every game. And to put icing on the cake at the end was like, hey, Gramps, afterwards I can teach you how to play Magic. And I was just like, I took all my cards, I took them to my friends, threw them on the floor in a big pile, said, you guys divvy them up however you want, and I stormed out. I had a lot of cards. My friends were like, yeah, dog. And some of my more honest and upstanding friends, which I had a couple, tried to give me back some of the cards. Like, they scooped up some of the best ones they could, and they're like, you don't mean it. But I was like, no, I quit Magic. Never gonna play that stupid game again. And I didn't for many, many years until I got into Magic Arena. And now it brings up those feelings of rage. So much rage. So very, very much rage. And actually, thinking about it, that wasn't even the first time I gave up my collection. Besides the 2 that got destroyed, there were several times because I lose. So, like, I am a perpetual loser on Magic. Like, I don't win often. And I taught every last one of my friends to play that ended up being way, way better than me. Maybe not all of them, I taught a large number of them to play, and they all got way better than me. Which isn't fair. I taught them how to play. I should be better than them. But I should have been proud that the skin surpassed the master. I know I'm being petty. But I taught them how to play. They all surpassed me. When I first started playing, I had mono white. All I collected was white. That's the only color I would collect. I would trade everything else away during my wheeling and dealing and just get mono white because I thought angels were really cool. Still do. White's one of my favorite colors. But I kept losing over and over and over to my friend's blue deck. Played blue control. And I'm like, get rid of all these white cards. Go blue. Trade all of these off. Get blue. I'm going to be blue player. Just blue, because blue's better. I tried that. I didn't win with blue. Turns out I wasn't very good at control. And I got rid of all my blue. I think I did go with multiple colors up until my collection got destroyed at that point. Then I think after the second collection got destroyed, I switched to black and green for a while before I went to playing all different colors. But all right, so I think this episode now at an hour 16 minutes. I don't know exactly what time stamp I took the chip. I'm going to say we're probably good. I think 15 minutes lead up was probably... We didn't have any more than that. So I'm going to declare myself the grand champion. So we're going to crack this milk here. We're going to drink this. Doesn't actually feel any better because most of the heat's like in my stomach now. But that's that. You better step up your game, Packy. Or Pocky. Whatever your name is, you step up your game. I want to see the one chip bag challenge. Then we're going to talk. I'll see you guys next time, alright? If any of you even stuck around this long. You're true heroes then. Alright, see you guys. Bye-bye.